What up, Fragrance fam? Scent Syndicate back at you again. And I'm going to talk about another fragrance house that I don't hear too much people talking about on YouTube or anywhere in this fragrance community. After the intro, we'll talk about it.
The fragrance connoisseur, yes he is. The fragrance connoisseur, yes he is.
Welcome back, Scent Syndicate, and I'm back at you again. So today, I'm going to talk about a fragrance, like I said, I haven't heard anyone talk about. It's a fragrance house called Fragrance Library, and this fragrance here is called Lost Illusions. Lost Illusions by Fragrance Library. Right? I'm gonna read these notes off to you, and then I will tell you how this fragrance, what it smells like, if it's similar to any other fragrance, and how it performed. Right? So the top notes is rum, saffron, and cinnamon. The mid notes is vanilla, tobacco, and dried fruits. And the base notes is sandalwood, patchouli, heliotrope, amber, and musk. Right? So this fragrance house, Fragrance Library, is a German house from Germany. Right? So if you look online, you might not find much about it. They do have some stuff. It's not on Fragrantica as yet. I was looking for it. Right, so if anybody in this fragrance community heard these notes and they do sound familiar, you're right. All right, so what do the notes sound like? Side effect. What does it smell like? Side effect. But it differs a tad bit, right? So I'm gonna spray this, tell you what I get, and tell you how it performed on me. Right, on paper, you get that big dose of saffron, cinnamon, and the rum. There is something kind of synthetic and screechy in the opening. So I don't know if they're using whatever synthetic note they're using is very bright. And it's a little powdery, but it's bright. So you get the saffron and the cinnamon, and you get that booziness from the rum. When it starts drying down, you're gonna get the vanilla, the tobacco. So what difference between this, because I do have side effect, and I do have a clone after effect by, I think it's Fragrance World. So the dried fruit is what kind of set this apart. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but it does have a little difference. This dried fruit in here smell like raisins and like dates, like dried raisins, dates. So that gives like a sugary sweetness, but it smells like I said, raisins and dates. So when it does dry down, to a sandalwood, a chocolatey patchouli, the heliotrope, amber, and the musk. The musk is very present in the dry down, and that patchouli, like I said, it's a chocolatey patchouli. So when you do smell on the dry down, it has a chocolatey essence to it. Side effect is a little more loud. The opening on this is loud, but it's more synthetic, so it's side effect. Does it smell good? Yes. Is the price right? Yes. Is this considered a niche house? Yes. And it's from, like I said, it's from Germany. So the tobacco is here. You have like a kind of like a pipe smoke tobacco, and with the dried fruit and the vanilla, they kind of mingle around each other. The vanilla is sweet and the dried fruit is sweet. It almost gives that. If you ever had like bought a package of like that those dried raisins and and stuff in a, it gives that type of scent. The sandalwood in here is creamy. And it's very musky. Not animalistic or anything, but so if anybody heard of Fragrance Library, put it in the comments below. Put in the comments if what other fragrances from this brand, from this house that you have, or if you have this, tell me if you think it smells like Side Effect, and how did it perform on your skin. And you can even comment about other fragrances from this house if anybody heard of this house that are good. Remember, like, subscribe, share, show the love, share the love. Fragrance Library, Lost Illusions. Another good one. It's good. If you out there and you like Side Effect, or if you like After Effect, you definitely like this. It's gonna differ a little bit. This one in the dry down is a little different from the dry down Side Effect. Also, in the mid with that dry fruit, it does change a little bit. On the dry down of this, it is a vanillic, chocolatey, powdery type of scent. The fragrance does last a long time, at least 8-9 hours. It does leave a nice scent trail. It is strong, so you might go nose blind on this. There's times that when I put it on, I felt like I didn't smell it anymore, but then it came back up and I started smelling it. And then the next day, you can still smell it on your skin or even on your clothes. Tell me what y'all think. Holla at your boy. Scent Syndicate, peace. Salute. And everybody out here, you know what I say. Always look good, dress good, and smell a hella good. I'm out. Peace.
A little more lavender on the tail. That's it. Clean. Scent Syndicate. You smell it before you see it. Remember the name.